Hi, everyone. As you know, Eddie, Colli, and I do special event webinars when we think there's something extra special that we need to share with you. And this is one of those times. I'm so excited to share someone who has become not only a good friend, but a mentor, Max Steingart. And I remember listening to an audio tape probably about 15 years ago. And the gentleman on the tape said the following: if you do not embrace technology, those who do will leave you in the dust. It's a fact. And using technology to our advantage, when you do that with basic fundamentals, you are unstoppable. And quite honestly, your success is solely dependent upon what you duplicate. It's not what you do, but it's what you teach others to do. And Eddie, Colli, and I take a very, very serious responsibility as your partners to teach and duplicate what we know is working. And maybe you've come to realize that there are people in our profession that teach, but they don't do, which I find pretty sad. And our purpose is to share with you what's working, not just for me, but others as well. And if you've been on any of my calls, you know that I always teach that there's probably three primary reasons that people fail in this profession. First, belief. Most people don't really believe it's actually possible. The second and very important reason people fail is they don't develop the skills. They think that they're going to get involved in a program, and in 2 to 4 weeks, $21,000 is coming in their mailbox. But we know that's not a real business. But if you develop the correct skills, you're unstoppable. So belief skills. And the third, and probably equally as important, are you talking to enough right people every single day who hopefully want what we have to offer? Because we are really problem solvers. And I have to tell you, I actually reconnected with Max. April will be 2 years ago. And I attended a seminar here in Las Vegas that was sponsored by Dex, the Yellow Pages. And in the audience were plumbers and doctors and electricians and network marketers. And basically they were saying, you must embrace technology because technology has changed how we communicate and how we do business. And I walked out of that seminar and I said to my sweetie, we have to learn how to use online social media. So I, as a student of Napoleon Hill and Think and Grow Rich, always believe in finding someone who's the master, the best, and then have them teach me. And we reconnected with Max, and because of his teaching, both online and offline, because nothing is more important than your warm market, but he's going to show you how you can use your warm market without telling them, without selling, without vomiting on them, and use social media to your advantage. But doing what he teaches, I personally, in January, sponsored more people in 1 month than I've done in over 20 years, doing the strategies that Max is teaching on and offline. Like today we had an ageless seminar at a brand new person's home that I met through a friend of a friend. So, but the technique and the skills are all the same. And I want to make sure that you understand that Eddie, Colli, and I have no financial gain at all sharing this with you. Max doesn't give us a commission. He doesn't give us an override. All he does is commit tirelessly to teach you the skills that you too can reach whatever goals that you want. Now, a little bit about Max Steingart, if you don't already know who he is. He's lovingly called the father of social media by millions and millions of people because he's been doing this for almost 2 decades. And he has made what could be a little overwhelming for many simple. And when you keep it simple, people can duplicate simplicity. He's probably the foremost expert on social media and Facebook, not just in America, but literally in the world. And he's going to demonstrate tonight, for those of you who are listening, how to tap into literally endless potential partners and customers, and how to choose only the right people, how to qualify them, and how to bring them onto the team, and then duplicate what we know works. No more feeling like you're rejected because you're trying to sell or tell anything. So take note, and at this point, I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, Max Steingart. Max, over to you, dear.
Hey, Sandy, thank you very much, and I'm really excited to be here. And I want to remind all of you that this is going to be recorded, so don't drive yourself crazy if you can't get it all down with pen and pencil. This is a special training that we're doing for Colli and Ed and Sandy Cohen's Xango team. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to show you the fast and easy way to build an international Xango business on Facebook in less than an hour a day. Now, I'm going to clearly demonstrate the simplest way for anyone to make money using Facebook, or for that matter, any other social network. I'm going to show you how to identify perfect prospects for your business on Facebook anywhere in the world as easily as you could pick a green M&M from a huge bowl of candy. And then I'm going to show you how to bring them into your business in less than an hour a day. Now, you can do this on a desktop, a laptop, an Android, a smartphone, an iPad, or an iPhone, and you can do this from anywhere. Now, thanks to increased bandwidth, your smartphone has become your pocket computer. Your smartphone connects you to Facebook, and Facebook connects you to the world. So now, with the release of applications that allow you to chat with your friends, with your Facebook friends, wherever you are, 80% of the people that use Facebook are mobile. They're twice as active as non-mobile users. That means that you have direct, easy access wherever you are. I remember Sandi signed someone up at the beach while she was, watching over her grandchildren. 1.08 billion people are hooked up to Facebook on a mobile device. So on Facebook, you're connected to everyone. Now, on social networks, typing is talking, texting is talking, messaging is talking, chatting is talking, whatever technology, however you decide to describe texting, it's talking. Now, top income earners will tell you that if you want to be successful, you must talk to 5 people about your business every day. And you can do that on Facebook in less than an hour. And if you really want to be wildly successful, you must talk to 10 people about your business every day. And you can do that on Facebook in less than 2 hours. Now, most people trying to make money on Facebook are so focused on the fact that it gives everyone direct access to over 1.26 billion people all around the world, they forget Facebook was created as a social network, and they blatantly try to sell stuff like this 6 characters here. They fail miserably, and many get their Facebook pages canceled. But that's not going to happen to you. You see, today, Facebook is the biggest and most popular social networking site. 1.26 billion people are at your fingertips, and there are 5 reasons that people are on Facebook. They're there to find a date, connect with their existing friends or make new ones. They're there to network with people they know or people they want to know. They're there to maintain relationships with family and friends or create new ones. Or they're there to sell. I mean, with free, easy access to 1.26 billion people, who can resist the temptation to sell? But there's a right way and there's a wrong way. Now, it's easy to identify who to talk to because everyone has a recognizable agenda. So imagine being able to go online and specifically look for types of people and by the picture and the contents of their page, pick out the business builders. Imagine walking into a room with 5,000 people and being able to reach out and connect with the 500 people in the room who would love to get into business with you. How valuable would it be to be able to identify in advance the people who are happy network marketers? They're involved in a company, but you know they're in something that maybe won't last. How about customers, people that you know in advance would love to buy your products or service? How about unhappy network marketers, people who are looking for another home? Or people who are trying to make money on the internet through affiliate or internet marketing activities. Most of these people are doing it part-time. Most of them are not making any money. And I'm just going to quickly run over here to Facebook. And I'm just going to give you a quick example. If I wanted to talk to a nurse, I could go down here and bring up a list of nurses all around the world. And you could find nurses in Hong Kong. Right now you got 1,000 nurses right here. And we're going to show you how to search by city. We're going to show you how to search by country. And how valuable would it be for you to know in advance which one of these people would love to get into business with you. Now, achieving success in your Xango business on Facebook is truly as easy as picking a green M&M from a bowl of candy. And you can do this as many times a day as you want. You know, as Sandi said 2 years ago, we reconnected. She sent me this about, maybe 3 or 4 weeks after she came out of a boot camp. It's like you teach Max, it's not just a bowl of M&Ms, it's an entire ocean of lively moving fish and some whales that are searching for something real. And with following your scripts and doing what you teach, someone joined the team in a matter of hours, not days. An example of, Sandi made a post. If you ever dream of having a strong worldwide business, I'm ready to help 5 more people. She had a bunch of people that liked it. She had a bunch of people one person said, am I not qualified to be one of the 5? Can you message me? Let me know. And the other one, I friend requested you. I got your inbox. I need help. Sandi sent me this last November. With coaching skills I've embraced. As of today, our business is up 45%. I love success stories. And the best part is, like Sandi said, in January, 12 new team members, all following the same strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you today. Rick Dawson went through my boot camp in November. Send me this message. Max, been targeting network marketers this week using the Max method. Got 12 people to talk to in one day and have 2 ready to sign up, with more calls being scheduled with Sandi. Now, that was back in November. End of January, Max, just wanted to say, since going through your boot camp in November, my confidence has gone through the roof. Just this week, using your scripts, I've met business builders from Australia, 2 from South Africa, another from Italy, and yet another from Russia. And that's really only Monday and Tuesday. Drew, use the scripts, appointments, sign up, all in 24 hours. Now, I'm not sharing these little stories with you to try to impress you. I'm trying to impress upon you what you could be doing, what members of your team can be doing. So you understand by definition what a social network is. It's a person's family, neighbors, and friends with whom they're socially involved. It's a website where one connects with those sharing personal or professional interests, the place of origin, education at a particular school, or similar values. The key words here are socially involved, sharing interests, and similar values. The simple reason that people spend more time on Facebook than any other place on the internet is because they use it to connect with other people that they know and like. If Facebook was a country, they'd be the 3rd largest country in the world behind China and India. The average Facebook user is online for 53 minutes a day. Facebook users now account for 53% of the world's internet population. They have more visitors than Google. And 80% of Facebook users connected to a mobile device. Facebook users are more active than on any other social network. Facebook is a big bowl of candy. It's your bowl of candy. It's a gold mine of prospects that you can reach into any time from any place. Facebook offers you the easiest, cheapest, and fastest ways to sell anything because of the access it gives you to so many people. But there are rules and codes of conduct that you must follow when communicating online with others, or they'll terminate you. You have to think relationships first, sales second. See, if you know in advance, based on the contents of someone's page, that someone is a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you developed a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. Simply remember to treat other people on Facebook like you'd like to be treated. When it comes to doing business in other countries, people only do business with people that they like and trust. And most people on Facebook are not interested in what you're selling. They are online to connect with other people, not filter through masses of online promotions. And yet a significant portion of the people using Facebook would buy what you're selling if they knew about you, if they liked you, and if they trusted you. It's easy to establish relationships with anyone. Sell them anything when you follow my simple system. The process of monetizing Facebook is truly as easy as picking a green M&M from a bowl of candy. The key is relationships with the right people. Facebook is today's ultimate social network. It's king. Not just because of the access it gives you to people, but the ease of making a connection and some of the tools that they provide make the whole process so much fun. Today, millions of people are making money on Facebook, and so can you. What you're about to learn and master helped me add thousands of new customers to a business from all around the United States in less than 2 years. The same system I used is now being easily and successfully duplicated by millions of people just like you. It only requires a few hours of your time to get going, and it produces immediate results. The best part is it's not technical or complicated, so you won't be building websites and trying to learn how to drive traffic to them. In fact, you'll soon realize that all the experts out there promoting traffic and search engine optimization and list building as a solution to making money on Facebook are traveling down a longer and a more expensive road than anyone needs to travel to make money online. And so these people could be good prospects for you. If you already have an existing Facebook page, you can be attracting customers and business builders to you later today or tomorrow by doing a few simple things. So, for those of you that are impatient for results, for those of you that like instant gratification, and for those of you that are internet challenged, what we call the Max method is your simple solution. Now, this is the easy way to sell to your friends, make new friends, and establish instant relationships with total strangers who want to buy from you anywhere in the world. Now, this is a proven social media recruiting formula that is working for so many people, and it will work for you. I call it the 4 C's of business building. And again, it produces instant gratification and immediate results. 1, create your page. 2, connect with people. 3, communicate with them. And 4, close them. Now, when you can create your free page, and Jeremy on the left came out of a boot camp over the summer, tripled his business, does all of his business on his cell phone. Pat in the center, leader in another company, has about 300 of her team members, going through my trainings. They just recruited the master distributor from another company in Thailand into their business. And Tom Martin on the right signed up 8 people in one day. 5 of them were old friends that he knew previously. Connect with people. Okay, we created our page now. We're going to connect with people. We're going to connect first with the people you know, then the friends of your friends, and then the people you want to know. So think about this for a minute. Historically, we get into a business, and the first thing you do when you get somebody into your business is you have them make that list of 100 people they know, and everybody dreads getting on the telephone and calling people. All right? Well, they don't have to do that anymore. Have your people make up a list of the people they know. Find them on Facebook. Connect with them on Facebook, and then once you're connected, we're going to show you how, by doing a few simple things, to get your warm market, people you know, to ask you about the business. Then you reach out to the friends of your friends and total strangers, people you want to know. But the whole concept is connect with people. Barry here was a total absolute rookie at social networking. Reopened an old friendship yesterday. They hadn't talked in 3 years. After 5 minutes of dialogue, she ends up showing up at a meeting, signs her up in the business. Steve Green, 3 sales today, all from old friends, old contacts, and the best part is one of them brought in 4 of her friends and has 8 more to bring in. So your business is going to grow faster as this process duplicates. Bottom quote, just sold my first online sale because of you, Max. Talked to an old high school friend I hadn't talked to in 30 years. Doesn't matter. And Tom Martin, 2 old high school friends that he hadn't talked to in 50 years, 2 people he used to work with, 1 big networker who he knew years ago, and 3 total strangers, all in 1 day. Tracy, hadn't seen or heard from someone in 20 years, made a post, she responded, signed up in his business at the highest level. And of course, it's easy to make new friends. Dave Angelo sent me this a couple of days ago. Since the beginning, I've never had a problem with getting friends to connect. Never had a problem with Facebook when sending a message. Almost 100% of the people I connect with accept me. Philippe here was suspended from Facebook for 7 days for contacting the wrong people. During a live coaching session, I logged into his account, showed him what he was doing wrong. While I was logged in his account, we searched for people. I sent 6 friend requests, all 6 accepted within 24 hours. Jacqueline Andre didn't have a Facebook page last year in March. She created one from scratch in 60 days. She doubled her income and quadrupled sales. Everybody she reached out to accepted her as a friend. And of course, Brianna, same thing. The more selective you are about who you reach out to, the more fun you're going to have. All right? Connect, communicate. Communicate with people. Identify perfect prospects by the contents of their page. Have immediate results. Receive instant gratification. And qualify people by asking a few questions. And close them. Talk to 5 people. Make a sale every day in less than an hour. And it's convenient. Remember, rules and codes of conduct. If you don't follow these rules, you're going to get suspended or terminated. Lori has been able to build her business all around the world. She was technologically challenged 4 years after she started. She's making a 6-figure income in her business. The scripts I provide in my social networking scripts book that are part of my training are proven to work on the phone via text or voice, and they're also proven to work face-to-face every time you talk to anyone, no matter where you are. Ben sold 2 premium packages for his business using the scripts in the real world. Rosie, 1 year after coming out of Bootcamp, has 15,000 people in her business. And Freddie Malero started working with me back in 2008. I've always got about a dozen of his people in my boot camps, and today he's a 7-figure income earner. Now again, I'm not sharing these stories with you to try to impress you. Now, for the person just getting started in Xango with no prior business experience, this is the easy, rejection-free way to approach your friends, bring them into your business. Create your profile, and for those of you that have profiles already, you might have to modify it a little bit. Create that warm market list of people you know. Find your friends on Facebook, send them a friend request. Once they accept your friend request, your page and your daily activity is going to make them curious about what you're doing now. Be patient. They will ask you. All right, now, for the person with prior business experience, in other words, you've been in network marketing before, you're part of the NFL club, the no friends left. Doesn't matter. Reconnect with everybody that you know on Facebook. Contact them. Same process. Send them a friend request. When they accept your friend request, your page and daily activity will cause them to ask you what you're doing. So, you reach out to everyone you know, send them a friend request with a little message. Hey, Jim, let's be friends. Wait for a response. And remember that accepting your friend request is a response Denying your request is a response too. Just a little note. Let's be friends. After they accept you as a friend, whether they write back to you or not, you write back to them. You say, hey, it's nice to have you as a friend. What are you doing these days? And that starts the process. After they've answered your first question, simply follow the additional questions and scripts provided in my social networking scripts book to qualify them as a customer or a serious business builder. Now, we're going to give you templates of what to say to total strangers. And you've got to modify these to the individual, but it's really basically simple. You're reaching out to people, telling them that their page came up on Facebook as someone I should like to know. So you send the message. If you're doing this internationally, you'll add the line, I'm expanding my business to Hong Kong. Now, you connect with the strangers that you want to know based on the contents of their page. After they accept you as a friend, then you write back and say, hey, thanks for adding me as a friend. What do you do? Now, you've made the connection. And now it's all about communication. Again, after they've answered your first question and you know what they do, simply follow the additional questions provided in the scripts book to qualify them as customers, business builders, or possibly a referral source. Now, you can easily qualify anyone and identify them as a prospect by asking 7 basic simple questions. See, what you want to know is you want to know what they do, what does their work entail, and how long have they done it. Usually those 3 questions will give you enough insight as to whether or not you want to continue. What did they do before? How are they being affected by the economy? How do they like what they're doing? And have they ever thought about doing anything else? Once you know the answers to those questions, you're going to know whether they're prospects for your business, whether they've got a problem that you can help solve. The last 4 questions relate to their experience in network marketing. Are they familiar with network marketing? What experience did they have? Why do they think they weren't successful? And would they be open to looking at another company that didn't have the obstacles that prevented them from being successful in their previous companies? It is critically important that you know the answers to these questions before you talk to somebody about your business. If you learn they need or want what you're selling, you put them in your prospect list. Focus on these people and sell to the people that give you the best answers. If you learn they don't need or want what you're selling, you put them in your not a prospect today list and put these people on the back burner and simply wait for them to ask you about your business, and many of them will. Now, it's easy to pick the best prospects, make new friends instantly, and bring total strangers into your business or sell to them. You want to meet strangers who, number 1, share your values and interests. You want to meet people that are ambitious. You want to meet people who traditionally use what you sell, are ambitious, and share your values and interests. You're looking for people who are in transition, people who are in a depressed industry, people who are suffering from job burnout, or unhappy or disappointed network marketers, all of who traditionally use what you sell, are ambitious, and share your values and interests. The more of these boxes that you could check off on a person, the easier it's going to be to bring them into your business. Now, you can instantly make new friends and bring them into your Xango business or sell them products. You can identify everyone's needs and wants with questions found in the scripts book, and if you like the person and their answers, you develop the relationship. The whole process is fun. We're going to provide you with subject-specific scripts and a way to find perfect prospects for your business. If you follow the scripts, I promise you, you'll make sales every day. Now, your success is truly a few clicks away. If you know who you're looking for, it's easy to locate perfect prospects for your business on Facebook. Professionals, mortgage bankers, lawyers, doctors, dentists, chiropractors, nurses, realtors, business owners, entrepreneurs, network marketers promoting their products, affiliate marketers, people who want to work from home, customers for anything you're selling. You can locate power prospects that fit the exact demographics of who you're looking for anywhere you want to promote your business. You pick, you choose, and it only takes minutes a day. Now, Facebook's new graph search is going to take Facebook and put it on steroids. Facebook's new graph search feature makes it easier to connect with, communicate with, and sell to the best prospects so that you can be making sales every day. Just like the FBI identifies criminals by their DNA, your Facebook page is composed of modules. So you could locate perfect prospects by the modules and contents of their Facebook page. Examples of a module would be their gender, their age, the relationship they're in, the language that they speak, who they work for. There are 4 types of people on Facebook, and it's important that you identify them and only talk to the right people. You are looking for the eager socializer. Their profiles are full of information. Many have a follow me button. They actively post and share things. They've recently logged into their account. They've got a lot of friends and they're open to making new ones. These are the people that you want to reach out to on a daily basis. You should have a 100% acceptance rate when reaching out to strangers who are eager socializers. The e-marketing socializers, this is another easy group. They're selling something. They're affiliate, internet, or network marketers. They're experts, trainers, life coaches. They're selling insurance, or they're selling real estate, or they're selling something. Their profiles are all business. They provide minimal personal information. And typically when you write to them and ask them what they do, they respond back with a link about their business. Now we're going to give you a recruiting the recruiter script that you could literally turn the tables on these people and sell them anything. The reluctant socializer, minimal information on their profile. They only want to be connected to the people they know. Now you may know a lot of reluctant socializers, but as long as you know them, then you could reach out to them. But if you don't know someone and there's minimal information on their page, just because they're a teacher or a nurse, if they're a reluctant socializer, don't contact them. And finally, the missing in action socializer. They haven't been active for an extended period of time. Their last post visible are a year old. So contacting someone inactive is a waste of your time. Finding perfect prospects at will 24 hours a day. So you can find people who live in a city. You could find people who live in a particular country. You could find people who like particular sports like golf or tennis or boating. You could find people who like certain types of music, or people who like books. And Facebook has now added a new way to search for people. So whether you're looking for a nurse, a teacher, a dentist, a fitness instructor, somebody that works in sales, entrepreneurs, there are now hundreds of new ways to search for people, and we're going to show you how to do it. Chiropractors, easy to find. Physicians, people in management. You can search for people in Hong Kong, search for people in Mexico City, search for people in Australia, search for people in Singapore. It doesn't matter. Connect, communicate, and close. Facebook's going to give you more information at your fingertips than you've ever had before. People in real estate. Search for people by gender. Break it down. You have 1,000 realtors, 1,000 men, 1,000 women. Search for people by their marital status, by the city they're in, or the city they're from. And you can find their friends. John, been in the industry for 20 years, 40,000 reps, sponsored his first business partner in South Africa and helped him bring in 3 people. Marty learned this 2 years ago. He's still signing up people at will. Solomon can get a person talking, interested in his website as little as 7 minutes because of the mobility of Facebook. 2 people last night, one was a complete stranger, took 24 hours for the entire process. Rob Sorensen connected with me last week, connected with a gym owner who is bringing his products into the business. He's got all the trainers on it, bringing in all the customers. He did it exactly as we demonstrate. Connect, communicate, close. You know, Ann sent me this about the middle of January. In the 4 short weeks since I've met you, I've made 100 new connections with several amazing people around the world. That's 5 a day, 25 a week. I've reconnected with many high school friends. I've taken it to the phone with people I've only met on Facebook. Signed up 7 people. 7 people. She is on fire. Deborah, one of my leaders in Mexico, went through boot camp, signed up a heavy hitter in another company. He'd been on Facebook before, but it took going through Bootcamp to make it happen. In January last year, Sheila could barely send email. All she knew how to do was send email. Single parent, no support system, limited time, still able to get it done. Followed everything to the letter. Brought in 2 business builders during her first 2 weeks, 3 more, with 2 more strong possibilities. First 4 weeks, 5 people. 3 weeks later, I made a post on LinkedIn. Within 5 minutes, woman sent me your phone number. Just finished up signing her up with one of the bigger packages. If you like instant gratification and immediate results, you're at the right place. Just signed up a woman I met an hour ago. I have to now call the other 2 from Chicago. Attraction marketing produces immediate, instant results. And 7 months after she started, she landed her first big fish. Sherry, after making a post, heard from 6 people, signed 3 of them up into her business, and she's working on the other 3. Andy Van Dyke signed up a guy in her business from Cyprus. She met him on LinkedIn. Had 50,000 people in his former business. Social media marketing is simple. Derek made a post. I did it ready to help 5 people get fit, make money online. 16 emails, 65 emails. Harry and Xango, since starting to use your system 3 weeks ago, I've signed up 3 people personally. Help my group sign up another 3. Mijit, in his first week, enrolled 5 people. Had a blast. Right now, he's got 6 people looking at the business because of because of a post I recommended. Glenn, having an awesome time, signed up 3 people and have 5 more looking at the business this week, and it's only Thursday. Again, I'm not showing you these to impress you. I'm showing them to impress upon you what you and members of your team can be doing. 7 people in 7 days. Derek, 7 new people on LinkedIn, 8 on MySpace, 7 on Facebook. That's 22 in 1 week. Diane, in 2 days, I friend requested 10. 3 have accepted. 1 is in. I followed his instructions to the T. I did it in 2 hours. And Emily in New Zealand. Remember, everybody on Facebook is mobile. Been on Facebook for a week. Have already got 1 business builders and 2 others interested. I've never had this much interest in my 4 years trying to build a business. Steve brought 4 people into his business over the weekend. Shannon added 4 people to her business in 48 hours. The process of monetizing Facebook only takes a few minutes of your time to get going, and it really produces immediate results. And all you need is a Facebook page. It's not technical or complicated. You don't need a website, or you don't have to worry about traffic. Remember, if you already have an existing Facebook page and you're not making any money, there's a reason and an easy solution. Simply follow the Maxima method that I'm sharing with you. If you don't have a Facebook page, create one. If you've already got one, modify it. Connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. So, again, for those of you that are impatient for results, for those of you that want instant gratification, or for those of you that internet challenge, this is your simple solution. This permits you to spend minutes a day to literally reach millions of people. Now, once you have your Facebook page up, you will experience the power of attraction marketing. Once you're connected to people, your daily posts and your online activity is going to make people curious about what you're doing, and they will contact you. You can proactively reach out to your friends or people that you want to know in a non-spammy way and simply wait and watch them ask you about your business or products. Now, when you know who you're looking for, you're a simple click away from making a connection. There are millions of perfect prospects waiting to hear from you right now. Once you've made the connection, the power of attraction marketing and curiosity goes to work for you. Attraction marketing will get you instant results. You can attract people to you on a daily basis. You can talk to people daily, text people daily, and the best part is that attraction marketing duplicates. You bring people into your business on Tuesday, and on Wednesday and Thursday, they're doing exactly the same thing. The people you bring into your business can immediately do exactly what you did with their friends. But if you say the wrong things, or if you're talking to the wrong people, you'll drive them away. Ben sent me this. I'm adding 10 to 15 contacts a day, and I picked up another 3 customers in the past week. Bootcamp was worth the time. Bill, enroll 2 distributors tonight. I'm on the phone with my 3rd. Howard, back in 2009, started. 11 months later, he went from 0 to a 6-figure monthly check. His company was expanding around the world. He recruited pastors, salespeople, CPAs, and network marketers in other companies into his business. Last year he sent me this message. Now he has a network of over $2.5 million. Attracting customers is easy. All kinds of posts that you can use. Product testimonials that will have people asking you about your business. Mark here signed up 25 people, 25 customers his first 4 months in the business. So whatever you attract product users with before and after posts, doesn't matter what they are, new customers and business builders are waiting for you. Carolyn sent me this. Almost half of the people I've signed up in my business came from using your methods. That's over 50 customers. Now, attracting business builders is as easy as attracting customers. After going through 2 sessions of coaching with me, the next 6 people Mark signed up were business builders. Attracting unhappy internet marketers, again, is easy too. Jacques connected with 2 whales on Facebook after coming out of a boot camp. A whale is somebody making 5 or 6 figures a month in their business. Dave Angelo came out of one of my retreats, and he's working right now on putting in his 3rd and 4th for the day. Attracting unhappy affiliate marketers is easy too. Candy added 10,000 people to her business in 75 days on Facebook by connecting with affiliate and internet marketers who weren't making any money in their online activity. We're going to show you how to do this. So you're going to be talking to these types of people every day. Persistence and consistency will pay off. Andy Van Dyke sent me this. Max, I'm rocking. I've just been talking to 5 different people on Facebook chat. People you've been helping me with in our coaching sessions. All 5 as we speak are looking at the business. It's 1 a.m. in the morning here in Holland. I'm staying up to sign them up. She signed up 4 out of the 5. Andrea got 3 people signed 3 people up on her birthday. You know, within 24 hours of my first coaching session with Patty Bender, who happens to be a realtor, she had 5 people looking at her business, and 48 hours later, she signed 1 of them up. And we'll talk a little bit more about our coaching program before we're done. The social networking game is just like the game of baseball. Now, you hit a home run when someone gets into your business. First base, you type or you text back and forth. Second base, you move it to the phone. Third base, you meet. And you hit a home run when they end up getting into your business. The thing is that you don't have to round all the bases to hit a home run and win the game. People will join your business from any base. So for those of you that prefer face-to-face meetings or talking on the phone, you can easily move to the phone or to a face-to-face meeting once you've determined that the person that you're talking to has a financial need or an interest. Remember, if you already are on Facebook and you're not making any money, there's a reason and an easy solution. Simply follow the Max method that I'm sharing with you today. Again, reasons are obvious. It's either the contents of your page, the people you're contacting, or it's the way you talk to people, and there's always going to be a record of everything that you do. The Max method. The more you do this, the more fun it is. All right? The more selective you are about who you reach out and talk to, the more profitable it's going to be for you. Now, on a daily basis, I host webinars, and I invite you to not only participate in these, but if you've got customers, if you've got people that are passionate about your products or taking it on a regular basis, and for one reason or another, they just felt like, you know what, I'm not really sure I want to do this as a business, send them to one of these webinars. let them hear and see for themselves just how easy it can be. We have a lot of folks who are getting existing product users. They go on these webinars, they say, oh my God, you mean I can get my products for free if I do what Max does? Wow, you mean I could make money at this? Man, I've got 1,800 Facebook friends. Show me what to do. Now, again, we also have broadcasts on YouTube. You can get them at youtube.com/free leads. Now, I have put together a very, very special training program for Colli, Ed, and Sandi's team. And really, I urge you, keep this to yourself. This is something that is exclusive for your group. And you can get it at maxsteingart.com/Xango Special. And maxsteingart.com/Xango Special. Now, what this entails are actually 2 live boot camps. I'm right in the middle of a boot camp right now. And as soon as you register, we're going to give you access to the current boot camp. There's an orientation video. And we're going to give you my Endless Free Leads home study video program. Now, Endless Free Leads sells for $397. A live boot camp is typically $597. If we counted 2 of them, I'm only counting 1 here. If we just counted 1 boot camp between Endless Free Leads and boot camp, your cost would be $994. We're giving you a 70% discount. You get them both for $289. And again, you can participate in my current boot camp and the next one that begins on March the 6th. Now let me just show you what all of this involves. First and foremost, you have my Endless Free Leads program. Now this is my home study video course. You do this on your own, at your own pace. We're going to show you how to connect with people, communicate with them, close them. There's an overview of everything in the site and a site tour. Here you've got complete trainings for Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. We have an amazing session here, the Coach's Corner, where I have live examples of me logged into a coaching client's account while we're chatting with prospects. Here's an example. Jeremy changed his picture. We're chatting with his prospect. 8 minutes later, he finds out she's just started Avon. He ends up signing her up into his business. For Facebook, step-by-step, short videos, written instructions on everything that you need. We have the same thing for LinkedIn. We have the same thing for Twitter. You watch these at your own pace. Up here, we have our gateway to our video library. So if you wanted to see something specific like recruiting the recruiter, just type it in here. It'll bring you right to a place where you could download the audio if you want to listen to it in your car. Download the script, watch the video, and everything in Endless Free Leads is smartphone compatible. Shortcuts and tips. Here's a 42-minute video on all the things that Howard did to go from 0 step by step to making a 6-figure monthly income. Up here you have, under your power tools, written instructions, a memory jogger, what you need to be doing 15 minutes a day, what your page should look like, who's a perfect prospect, how to start a conversation, how to connect with me, how to connect with strangers, communicate with them and close them. Your resource section. We've added a section on what it takes to be successful in network marketing. We've got a number of ebooks that you could read, like How to Win Friends and Influence People, Think and Grow Rich. The types of posts you need to attract people to you, and scripts for making first, second, and third contact. What do you say when people ask what you do? Scripts when you're talking to a network marketer whose company is closed. How do you transition to talking about your business after you've been talking about their kids? How to make a sale over a holiday, and how to sign somebody up in your business on their birthday. And then in the scripts and strategies section, the social networking scripts book with 80 proven strategies and scripts. And then subject specific scripts for car salesmen, actors, college students, internet marketers, people in insurance. It's all here for you. You watch this, you do it on your own. Now, Bootcamp is where we're going to work together. So as soon as you register for Bootcamp, we've got an orientation video that you can watch, and we'll help you get started. In my boot camps, what I'll do is I'll answer all your questions during a live support session, personally critique your Facebook and LinkedIn pages, help you personalize your searches for prospects. You'll actually send me the conversations with your prospects, and I'll help you make 5 sales. Now again, go to maxsteingart.com/Xango Special. We're going to get you in the current boot camp, all right, so that you can start right now. And then in the current boot camp, we've already got the latest stuff for Facebook, the latest stuff for LinkedIn, the secrets to attraction marketing. On Tuesday, we're going to get into how to connect with big fish, heavy hitters, and top dog affiliate marketers, the scripts to qualifying and closing prospects. So you're going to jump right into this one. As soon as you register, you'll have access to all these videos. And then on March the 6th, when we have our next boot camp, you can get in and we will advance your training and advance your products. Additionally, for those of you that are interested, I also have a personal coaching program. Unfortunately, I'm limited to roughly 30 people a month that I work at this level. So here's the thing. Go to maxsteingart.com/Xango Special. Register for this. We're going to create a video, and we will post it on this site so that you'll have access to it. Members of your team will have access to it. And the bottom line is this, folks. If you're not talking to 5 people a day about your business, you could be. If you're not closing at least 1 sale every day, you could be. And just like Rick over here is having a ball with this. Let me just make this a little larger. November. Targeting network marketers. 12 people to talk to in 1 day, 2 ready to sign up. Since November, his confidence has gone through the roof, and he's talking to people in Australia, South Africa, Italy, and Russia. You're all heading down the same road. You all have the same wonderful access to people. Is there any questions out there? Has anybody got any questions that, Sandi, that somebody might have?
Okay, let me take a look at the Q&A box. Rose, would this presentation slides be available to catch up with my notes? And of course, yes, Rose, not only have I recorded it through Meeting Burner, it'll be on the blog as well as in my power system, but Max has also recorded it, and it'll be posted probably within 24 to 48 hours on maxsteingart.com/Xango Special. But please remember, this is for our Xango family. This is not for your potential partners. Max is our secret weapon, and I want you to be wildly successful, and we will offer it to your people once they make the decision to come on board. Then Rose asked, would you consider reconnecting with friends that I had already connected with earlier? Absolutely. September 26th, we launched a new division, Zalo. It's a new engine within an engine, another comp plan. It's multiple streams of income with new products. It's like a brand new company, ground floor, but no risk. So obviously, you've got to go back to them before, if you haven't communicated since September. Yes, Gary, is the endless leads for 8.0 for 1 year, back office use. And Max, if I'm correct, it is at least a year, correct?
Yeah, everything that we do is for a year. And Sandi, just to add a little commentary to the previous question, last September your friends could be in one place financially, and today they're in a totally different financial place. So you never really know. Things change, and some of those people that you may have talked to back in September might be, might be more open and eager to looking at what you're doing now because something's changed in their life.
Yeah, and Harry Burr is asking a good question, and he says, "Hi, Sandi. Do you and Colli suggest specific presentations from my power system after we go through the Max method?" Absolutely. So what I do, Max, for the people that I work with and that are part of the Max method through Xango, I've actually created another extended script specifically that I use that have been working very, very well, that I have an email list for all those in the Max method that go one step beyond what you do, specific to Xango Zalo. So yes, Harry, if you're part of the Max method, just let me know, and I will make sure you get my additional conversations of questions that I ask, because I get to leave it a little tougher than Max.
Sandi, I got to.
Yeah.
Sandi, I have to tell you something. I've seen, I've seen some of your stuff. It's terrific. I mean, it really is.
Well, it's all because I have a good mentor, Max, but the truth is, I want us to identify people of two different types. Someone who's just passionate about their health and they want to live longer with quality. But 30% of customers convert to distributorships. But we're also looking for people that are coachable, people that have a dream, that they still have a song within them. And I can tell you, we take responsibility for their success. If they are willing to do what we teach using the tools that we have, they can't fail. The challenge is, because of the internet, and you see it all the time, Max, people seem to think they order some product and then magically next week they're getting 20 grand in their mailbox because of the hype and the lies that are all over the internet. This is a real business. It's like the book, The 4-Year Career. This is a 4-year journey. But when you look at Products with Science, a 50-50 partnership comp plan with no breakage. I don't know of any other company that does that. And with all the tools and systems, and if you embrace what Max has taught. Now, I got to tell you, Max, it took me a few months to get it. And I'm not too dumb, but it was hard for me to change what I've been doing for 18 years. But once I finally got it to end every statement with a question, and I don't know why it took me months to figure that out. But once I got it, and I got better and better, very often, and people don't realize, Max, that you'll also critique their conversations during the boot camp, and that's where I learned the most, watching you critique. And very often, when they send me their conversations, I say, did you send it to Max? Because he's going to eat you up and chew you up and spit you out, which I'm going to do as well. Because if they follow the scripts, I call it a dance. And don't talk about what we have to offer as a solution until you ask all the questions to make sure they are open to exploring a solution. And if I could give anybody advice, Max helps you to know what to say so that you don't present the solution too soon. And there's a term that I use that I work with some of my personally sponsored that's a little verbose. I'm not going to do it on this webinar. But Rick Dawson has a very nice comment. He says, and he's been taking your boot camp. Just wanted to thank you for all you do, Max. Priceless information and a heart for helping other people. And it was interesting. I'm not going to mention the person's name because she's on this webinar. But somehow people think, Max, that they take your boot camp, they take your endless leads, and they never come back to your live sessions. That is the biggest mistake. I know for probably the first 16 months, I never missed a day, sometimes twice a day, that I wasn't on one of your webinars and learned something every single time. So take advantage that with all that Max is giving you and get on his boot camp every single day if you have to, until the aha moment when you go, I got it. I finally got it. So, of course, if there are any other questions, I don't think so. I think we've got them all. Max is now showing you where you can find the webinars. And Max, you might as well share with everyone the coaching that you have available as well, because some people, like me, didn't want to take all the time that it was going to take to learn by doing. I'm always a believer in shortcutting the mastermind principle, if you will. So share with those. I know you don't have many slots open, but at least they should know what's available for the private one-on-one.
All right. Well, basically, what we do in private sessions is I get on the telephone with you, and we log into a private webinar. And then while you're looking at my screen, I actually log into your account, in your Facebook account, in your LinkedIn account. And so rather watching a video or watching a boot camp session and try to interpret it and then coming back and having me review it, I kind of do it with you. And usually on our first session, we go through your Facebook and LinkedIn accounts. We work on your settings, make sure that everything is public and open. And then I'll interview you, and we'll set up, some goals. I'll help you write the About Me section and come up with your brand. I always tell people my first hour of coaching is kind of like going through a whole boot camp. And then while I'm logged into your account, we'll customize the templates to the types of people you're looking for to help you tell your story. And then while I'm logged into your account in our first session, I'll reach out to 5 or 6 people, total strangers, send them friend requests, and I'll show you how to do it. And of course, we leave it in your account. Then, before our next session, you're going to go out on a daily basis. You're going to do the same thing. When I come back in the next hour, we'll review how many people have accepted your friend requests, what kind of conversations you're having, and then whatever you need help with, whether it's searching for people, everything we do logged into your account, so everything is there. And my coaching program, it's 6 hours of coaching. It's $2,000. And anybody that registers for coaching within the next 24 hours, what I'll do is I'll put them in my upcoming MLM Prosperity Retreat, but that's something else. Now, you can spread your payments out over 2 or 3 months. If you decide you want to take the single payment option, you get 7 hours instead of 6, and there's a record of everything that you do. I'll log into your mail account and we'll review who you're talking to and what you're saying. And here's the thing, Sandi, that's been blowing me away. The immediacy and the instant nature of Facebook, with the fact that everybody's mobile, is as soon as we do a coaching session, what I'll do is I'll actually log into somebody's account and we'll make a couple of posts. And so while we're in session, I'm chatting with your prospects. And so you're watching it live, and we'll show you how you ask questions. We've got a whole series of videos in the Coach's Corner where you'll see it live, me doing it with other people. Here we do it with you. You set up your goals. You tell me how many people you want to talk to, how many sales you want to make, and I'll share with you the numbers of contacts you need on a daily basis. And then we go back in and we revisit it. It's usually it's 2 hours, 2 1-hour sessions, and the balance of them are 30-minute sessions. We schedule them at your convenience and my convenience. They're a lot of fun, and but there's remember, I'm in your account and we can see exactly what you're doing. Unfortunately, like Sandi said, I can only work with 30 people a month, and typically every week I'm always finishing up with 2 or 3 people. So you've always got a good shot at not having to wait very long. And if you want to go fast, this is probably this is the best way to do it. One session with me in coaching is like going through a boot camp. So that's what's available. And I want to reiterate that while it is a common practice for leaders to get something under the table for recommending programs, Colli and Sandi and Ed, have get absolutely nothing. They benefit from your success, which is what true leaders really do. So that's one of the reasons why literally when you look at the cost of what you're getting, you're almost getting you're going to save Actually, you're going to save more than $705 because I only calculated one boot camp. You're actually getting two. So I'm thrilled. In fact, I'm going to have them put that disclaimer, Sandi, in there about that. Um, anyway, I'm looking forward to working with everybody, helping everybody, and really helping everybody take their business to the next level. There's absolutely no reason why all of you can't be talking to 5 people a day and making sales. Other people are doing it, and you can do it too.
Thank you, Max, so much. And Josephine from the south of France is asking, are you going to be doing these in French?
You know, Josephine, I actually have a couple of coaching clients in France. And no, we're not going to do it in French. But, you know, using Google Translate, it's absolutely amazing how you could take any of this material and literally translate it into French. What I always suggest to people who are trying to build a business in another country, if you don't speak the language, it's just as easy to find somebody in France that speaks English. It's just as easy to find somebody in the Philippines that speaks English, or in China that speaks English. You find people that speak English in a country, and they could advance the business without you having to learn the other language.
Thank you, Max, for the time that you've spent with us. It is so appreciated. We love you, and the bottom line is you can all talk to the minimum 5 to 10 people every single day. Have some fun with this. Let us help you duplicate through your organization, because there's nothing more important than having those conversations on a daily basis. So with that, we appreciate you, Max, and of course, I love having dinner with you on your evening webinars, because I do have to eat at some point during the day. So Eddie and I have made a commitment this new year to have dinner with you as many nights in the week that we don't have a conflict with a conference call. So you'll see us on your evening webinar very, very frequently. And thank you again for all you do for all of the profession. God bless everybody. Good night.